Hello everyone, here's today's video journal for June 19, 2025. It's almost been a few days when school ended. So, yeah. I feel like it's been quite a long time if I'm being honest with myself, but today was a pretty good day. Nothing much really happened. I just finished everything. This is the last thing I get to do today. Except for reading my video journal, reading the New Testament, and of course, heading to bed. Actually, I do have something to celebrate um, tomorrow. Tomorrow, kind of tomorrow. Um, but yeah, been trying to get better at editing, attempting, striving hard, going through the just failing, basically just failing until something clicks and something happens and I finally get something, get some progress in. But yeah, nothing much really happened today. Being honest, pretty boring day. Um, Even though it was not leg day today, I did run as I had to break my fast. So to break my fast, I ran and then ate. Um, yeah, I ran and ate some food, and yeah, I heard it's good for the body if you like fast. So I'm not sure about running, but I just felt like running. I don't know why, it just feels right. Um, Maybe subconsciously I remember something and like running is good after a fast. I'm not sure. But um, yeah, not much really happened today if I'm being honest. Just got better at editing, did some reading, and got everything done. If I'm being honest with myself, today wasn't the most focused day, as focus hasn't hit the high spots yet. Like there's no like days I know I'm gonna be focused. I just am focused. I'm My focus level is like here, and some days I'm like here, and some days I'm like here. It just matters on the days, and that looked really weird when I was doing that. I don't know why I did that. um, that was very imaginative, imaginative. I think that's how I say that. Excuse me. But yeah, nothing much has been happening. Today was a pretty good day. If I'm being honest with myself, editing, I got very frustrated editing. When I do editing or when I start out, um, it's like I there's other stuff that I want to do. That's why I don't enjoy it. I enjoy editing, but there's other stuff I want to do more than editing, which is not very productive for me. So I need to get those things out, and editing will become my main focus. Main focus, therefore being my main source of dopamine, therefore becoming fun for me. Um, there's that. I want it to become my main fun. Along with that, I want it to become fun in the process of doing so. I don't want the idea of course it's also the idea of me getting better at editing and being good at editing is the main purpose of my fuel, and it is kind of a part of my fuel for learning how to edit. But I want to just enjoy editing, like just learning and failing and making good videos. um, yeah, I found a scalable way to I didn't say thought of it. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but it was the first one I've figured out. Excuse me, a lot of stuff's trying to come to my mind and come to my mouth. I was writing my video journal. I keep saying video journal. I was writing my writing journal, like the thing I just do. Um, I do some writing, and I was writing, and I was like, wait. Something it clicked. I was like, oh wait, I can do that once I scale it up high enough, or I scale my skill set high enough, or get better at editing high enough, or get better at management high enough. I knew that. I don't think anybody's doing that right now, so, or that I know of at least. Except like the very broad places that provide this place environment, that provide this environment for people that I want to main in. I want to like focus on them. there's like two other places that focus on like many other types of um, people, but my site I want to focus on them because I know they're mm, on the most part they're on high demand on the most part. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah, I guess. But excuse me, see my back has little cracks in my little cracks. I realized that I'm like my middle of my back, even though it's like well trained and um, there's muscle there. Um, it's like most of the time it's sore, especially due to my posture. As I sit like this most of the time. Sometimes I do slouch, but it doesn't really hit that part. This is when it hits. So I guess it's like sore or maybe instability, somewhere in that area. But no, it's not gonna stop me from doing anything. Yeah, driving. I want to learn how to drive. Editing. I want to get better at editing. Simple. I think I'll most likely achieve something way harder. Uh, I've already kind of achieved something way harder than learning how to drive, but it seems like for some reason it seems like an impossible task as I don't have the resources to do so. Usually when I do stuff, I have the resources and have the mind to do so. I have the, or I just rely on myself, or I have the resources to do so. But I have to just find a way. Um, I do have the resources, but that resource is very not um, it's very busy. It says no time, so yeah, maybe if I do ask, maybe time will have to be created. Maybe I have to wake up like 4, but I mean, it's better for me, so I might as well go along with that. But yeah, we're going for a new car, so I'll like have to learn how to drive because I'm not just gonna have a car sitting there, um, just sitting there for no reason and wasting money. It's not necessary. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. I'll probably be laughing about the situation in the future. Um, yeah, I'll probably be laughing about the situation in the future because I'll probably be learning or learned already how to drive. Um, yeah, and I think I can get in around if I get like training every single day. I can get around like 2 weeks, 3 weeks every single day. But if I get like twice, once, maybe I'll get like 5, maybe 6. Um, yeah, so the frequency and how much time I do per like session. That session, yeah. Yeah. I wish for the best and better for the people around me, and I hope I can provide them better, not the best, because no one is best. Everyone can improve. Everyone can be better. Um, that's why even the best people, can improve. Um, in some type of way, shape, or form, morals, intelligence, leadership, anything. People have room to improve. That's why life is so fun because it brings challenges and brings very tough times that sometimes we have to get through. But those times are necessary for growth. I get scared of the future sometimes. Yeah, I get scared of the future sometimes because it's very unpredictable. But it's a new journey. I know I'll I'll get through it. Most situations I'll get through it. Hopefully, I'm able to come back with utmost vengeance and utmost passion to get through the situation. my type of way, which is just put myself into work and forget about it. It's not very healthy, but it works for me, I guess. Because, yeah, I I usually force myself into massive amounts of work when something terrible happens, just to distract myself, or it's either work or some other something else, reading or something, just to distract myself from anything and everything. Um, Hopefully numb myself enough so that I heal. It's very useful, but it's very tactful. It's you know what you're doing. Yeah, you know what you're doing. So yeah, but God is with me at all times. I absolutely love Him, and I'm very grateful to have Him in my life. I think He's helped me through a dark time in my life. Not because of anybody else, just because of me and how I how everything just hit me at once. Um, who I was at that time wasn't the best person of me, and it really hit me. And I didn't know who I was, so um, I secluded myself. That's how and I'm grateful for that. He put me through that situation. I am now who I am now. I am now who I am now. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I'm very grateful, and I thank Him, God, and the people around me for supporting. And yeah, scary future, but what's life without some risk, you know? Let me say that's about it. Just thank you for listening. Open up for day, Adrian. Open up for day as well, Adrian. Strive for better, strive for more. Always look forward and always know know behind you, but never look back. I like that. Know behind you, but never look back. That means that that's about Israel. Thank you for listening, and you have a wonderful